Hello. We have no light here. I'll sort that out in a moment. But I noticed the sound on the actual game was very quiet last time. I'm going to pump that up a little bit. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, we got into a game and I was sending messages, so I haven't seen anything up here. Looks like we're against Amazons and we have the lowest team value, but not enough to spend on anything. I've never played this matchup that I know of. Because back when I did play Skaven, Amazons weren't out. What have we got going on here? Okay, nothing crazy. They have 12 players, a guard, an agility, and some block skills. Okay, nothing too crazy. Oh man, I just realized that we could have taken tackle last game, and we took Mighty Blow. I knew this would happen if we picked it, but hey, it's all good. Mighty Blow could come in useful as well, so let's not get too sad. I'm guessing they've got a good record. Yeah, pretty solid. I think we literally can't spend that on anything. I don't think there's anything for 40k. So let's get in. Let me get this light sorted out. Okay, hopefully there's light. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I'll try and sort my camera out and make it not so scary close soon, but you know, there's lots going on, so it just depends what lens I have left on there after I use it for other things. Alright, I'm just going to finish sending this message whilst the credits roll. Should just take me a second and then we'll get into the game. Okay, I will finish that while that's setting up. I really apologize for this. I just want to send it before I forget what I'm doing. Alright, so we are on defense. That could be disastrous. Do we leave on our thrower? I don't think we do. We've got so many gutter runners to try and pick up the ball that I think we actually leave him off in the hopes that he can be useful in the second half. So just going to do 4 gutters and our Storm. The good news is he also doesn't have tackles, so he or she. Oh, it's Andy. Probably not guaranteed, but probably Andy on GC. GC. Probably not GameCube. Let's spread out, make them not be able to use that guide very effectively. Am I happy with this? Yeah, I think as happy as we can be. Yeah. Alright, now finish this message. Okay. Sorry, I had to think what I was typing. Let's get my screen set up. Alright, we're back. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I also am probably going to have to put all the skills on because I can never remember. The Amazons all kind of look the same to me. Oh, hello. Okay, that could be pretty helpful. Can we... Oh, that's... if it only, was only this side. We're not likely to knock her over, so I think we're more likely to knock this one over. Oh, she's also got Lodge. Eesh. You're too far away, because you would be ideal. So I guess we're just going to have a go at pushing her... Which way? This way. Oh, I need an assist. Where is a good place to assist? Probably here. A knockdown would be amazing here, especially... Oh, she's already injured, but it's for a movement, so... Well, that's not what we wanted. That's especially not what we wanted, because now we're kind of blocked up here. Still, we might be able to make something happen by coming on through. Let's see, can we improve our situation anywhere else? Not as much as I'd like, honestly. So I think we're just trying to get on the ball here. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Okay, having you there is good. I forgot we had a leaper. Oh. Okay. So, overall, not what we wanted, but not, you know, it wasn't like a perfect blitz, but it's, you know, we're holding the ball on a bludger, so maybe? Do they have wrestle? They do have a wrestler, but she's kind of far away as well. Oh, they have a wrestler here, but she would have to dodge. So I expect we'll just see a 3 dice. Unfortunately, because we couldn't get any other rats through, we don't have a good place to sidestep into if the ball gets knocked free. Okay, stuns are alright. So they're getting their guard in here. Yeah, this whole situation really didn't work out. Then get some good blocks in there. They can basically hit all 3 of these guys if they want. Well, probably 2 of them actually. Might bring one of these guys over to try and get the block on our Mighty Blow as well, because obviously that's a huge threat to him. Okay, not doing that. I really don't know why they don't show injured players, like they do with the skills. It'd be really handy if they put that up there. I know there's a lot of things already, but it'd be useful information. Okay, that's good. Let me just make sure I actually started everything recording, because I was kind of off focus. Yeah, I did. Okay, so they're using their first reroll. Okay, that is an amazing result. They'll probably just do it both down and keep us in place. That is great, though. I don't quite know how we're supposed to get out of here, but it's good news. Could have theoretically come... Oh no, we got sidestep, never mind. So I'm guessing she might come down here. No, they don't need to. They can't really get through there. Okay, she did. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely awkward. I could get one person through, but they're not really... gonna do a whole lot. Okay, if you come around here, I think I just need to stand this guy up. And I think I need to stand this guy up. Okay, just because I don't know quite how things are going to go. Alright, off to a poor but not unsurprising start. Boy, what can I do here? Okay, that's solid. I don't see a way out. I was really hoping to forge some kind of way out of this, but like outside of terrible 2-dice blocks, I don't really see it. And these are both blodgers. Let's use wrestle. We haven't really achieved a whole lot here. Okay, we're just gonna kind of clog them up and see what happens. I got nothing. I really was trying to think of I was trying to think if I could get things to a point at which I could do some kind of chain push to push him out. And at this stage, no, even now I can't. I could push this guy here. No, he surrounded us well. Okay, good start. Keeping us in place, very sensible. Do I come here though if I get knocked over, or do I come here? Going with the wrestle, sensible. Oh wow. I think we go outwards. There's much more of our team over here. Dig in the pushes. Whew. Okay, now we have to go this way though. Oh, it's going to push us this way. Okay, so if they knock us over, ball's coming out over here. Okay, so they made it happen. Oh, I could have not used sidestep there. That would have been interesting. Yeah, I should have not used it. She still would have pushed us here, which would have been bad, because then she could have surrounded it better. So actually, no, I'm happy with that. So she's going to grab the ball. Where's she going to go? Like in here, I guess? Is she gonna go for the 3 dice? Okay, that frees us up. So now the question is, can we clear any of this? I should have put him here, because that makes it more awkward to get around. Okay, so what do we start with? This, I guess? Oh, that's a good start. Sure. Oh, that's a good follow-up. We'll take that. Okay, so now we can get the 2 dice. Can we? We might only be able to get a 1 dice here. Because... we might not even be able to get that. This guard is a big problem. Huh. So basically we can do a 1 dice to... Oops. A 1 dice. Oh boy. Okay. We have got the better of the early luck here. That's a stun. Yeah, that, I mean, what, did we got like 3 pairs there? That's good stuff. We didn't like take anybody off the field, which, you know, obviously they're as flimsy. Are their blitzers as flimsy? Yeah, even their blitzers are flimsy. You can kind of tell how much I'm having to concentrate on lining stuff up because I was not saying a whole lot. So they're going to knock down the gut runners we have. I mean, we worked hard to get the opening, but, you know, oof. But, you know, obviously it's all come off a blitz, so already the luck has been in our favour for that. Nobody's armor breaking hard yet. I'm sure that's to come. Go up here. That's bad. I think we have to let that one go. They've got 2... Do they have 2 subs? They have 2 subs. Why did I... Why did I think they had one sub? Yeah, ironically, we're going to be pretty heavily outbashed by this team, just because they've got so much more block and dodge, and we don't really have the tools against it. We had to kind of commit our players as heavily as we did. Oh, I'm going for the fouls as well. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Oh, double. Okay, well, they got sent off. Can we do the rest of the game with only 2 gutters? I think we're going to have to. Okay, so this is not an idyllic situation here. We need to do some damage back, really, is the situation here. Which is going to be hard, because we've got to hit pairs to do it. Okay, yeah, I didn't really think about what was going to happen if I didn't knock her over there. Oh, Apodemus, I need more out of you. So the problem is, you give them more blocks as well. Got to get into a potential scoring position here. Because numbers are against us right now. Come on. Nice. Okay, I should remember that we're actually only 1 down on the field right now because of the foul. The fact that it's 2 gutters is very painful, but you know, we still have our wrestle 1, we still have our leap 1 for the moment. We're probably going to have to try and score if he doesn't knock us over this turn. He can honestly, he could get to us. You just got to bring 1 in here, hit here, bring 1 in here, or here, hit here, and then you've got to root through. Okay, armor very much going against us. I mean, you expect them to take out more than we do. I'd have been tempted to put the guard in here, because then you can hit both, right? They got a wrestle 1 still? I don't... only this one, so they'd have to do a double dodge. Just gonna try and block off the whole thing. Who can say? Okay, yeah. See, I think that's why I'd have put the guard here, the guard between the two, but I suppose the guard might get in the way. Okay. Going for the double dodge blitz. I mean, Russell's very effective here, so it's not a bad call. Second reroll used. Good news is their rerolls are not coming to too much. That said, that's a nice push there. We may be attempting to use leap next turn. Leap over here and try and go that way. No dice. So we're gonna pop this guy here. Not good. Well, suddenly the sacrifice doesn't look so worth it, does it? Sacrificing 2 gut runners for this, not good. Didn't knock himself out, so if they have problems picking up the ball, we got a chance. And it fell to them. Well, that should be the first half going suddenly pretty well for him. I mean, yes, they've used all their rerolls, but just in time for them to have the ball, so it's not a huge deal. I mean, I suppose if they roll another bad block, maybe we stand a chance of getting around the back. But yeah, all we needed there was a 3-up with a reroll for that leap, and then, well, we had a 2+ dodge also with leap. Whew, okay, this is getting exciting there. Took about a turnaround. And they got the 3+3+ to get through, so yeah, I feel like things have kind of changed around a bit. The blitz has actually worked out for them in the end. You know, in total. Because it meant our players got more in contact with theirs than they would have done, and they're still going to score. So, you know, we've kind of taken more damage for it. And unfortunately not inflicted any back in return, which has always been our way. So I think we're going to be looking at a dodge blitz here. Can't get an assist. Well, I could get an assist. Could I? Yeah, but it's awkward. There's no good way to get it. And unfortunately I have to do this before I get this guy up, because I might need that guy. and it's a GFI. Come on, let's make one of these 3-ups. Okay. Oh, that is not good. See if we can at least do some damage to an important player. Nope. Probably gonna get surfed if I do that. Well, it makes them make rolls. Gotta do what we gotta do. Okay. We don't have a lot of guys left on the field, do we? Probably gonna do the old switcheroo now. Kind of take this guy out and then come to this side. We do still have Mr. Golden Leaper. I just need them to do a bad something here. So yeah, they can certainly surface if they wish. Looks like they're not going to bother, which is probably sensible with no rerolls. That's enough, so they've got her free, which is all they really needed to do. Don't think we're going to be able to catch up with them again now either, unfortunately. Oh boy. We are not going to have much team left for the second half here. How many is that out? 3 out permanent, 3 on KO. Well, I'm not giving up hope yet, but it is draining pretty fast from what was looking like a really promising game. But that's the nature of the Amazons. They're crazy hard to get rid of. I don't think even I think even if we'd taken tackle on Apodemus, it wouldn't have helped a whole lot. I think he's knocked 1 or 2 people over already and hasn't really got anything for it either. So he's knocking people over even without the tackle, and it's not having an effect. Guess they're just going to leave him there. So we got that, or we just have that as well, which probably makes more sense. Or we have... Yeah, that doesn't look great. There's not a ton we can do here, so let's bring you back inside. I think Pocket's probably just going to get surfed here. Oh, I should probably save the reroll as well. He's got an agility 4 here and 2 turns. Even if we knock it free, we don't really have anybody close enough to pick it up, so, you know. And the only way we knock it through without ending our own turn is on a 6, so it's not a high probability reroll there. I feel like we're better off holding it for the theoretical one-turner. But let's see. Yeah, who'd have thought like 2 turns ago we had the ball up here in scoring range on their half. I suppose if you want to look at the positives, they are scoring when they're supposed to be scoring, so the game is going as it was intended. The bad news is that this is post us having a blitz and with this having happened, so, and with nothing having happened up here, so that's really what's being the worry. We did live a charmed life at the beginning of the half for sure, but it was always gonna stop because they knock us over so much more than we knock them over. So stuff was gonna start racking up. And when we have knocked them over, I think we've got 1 stun out of it versus 3 injuries and 3 KOs. So, oh, that's exactly what they want. So Pocket will be going off, but we can hope that he comes straight back for the second half, or for the end of the first half, really. Oh, another KO. Our one-turner is looking increasingly tricky. So let's have a block here. Come on, you can do something, Apodemus. Take your chance to shine. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Well, let's stand here. Try and protect him. So I don't think they should do anything here. They should just go straight in. If they do something, that's to our potential benefit. Okay, this is risky. I'm always willing to take this 2 dice on if I have a reroll. I do not take them on when I don't have a reroll though. So, you know, there is a chance. I mean, admittedly, it's a 3 dice, so they can go wrong though. In we go. And how many guys are we going to have here? Somewhere between, what, like 4 and 7? Between 5 and 8? I'm not quite sure. Alrighty. So, yeah, we have 5 guys to try and do a one-turner. I don't think that's enough. Boy. I was kind of relying on giving it a go, to be honest. I expected like a couple guys coming back would be sufficient to make me feel like we had a chance here. 2 squares we'd need to move. Just don't think we have enough guys to make a pocket to move into. I mean, I have a look. We would probably have to use the person that's going to pick up the ball as part of the pocket. There's surely not enough. We're even setting up a, like, 1 turn of defense as well. So they think we can do it. Look, they've put the guard here and everything. Oof. I don't really feel like we can do it, so let's try and get some SPP. And maybe the second half will kind of come together a bit better. We're skaven, so we're not out of this entirely yet. Don't they have another broken person? I really thought they did. Oh, there they are. Okay. They use them for the foul. Sneaky. So we'll try and do a throw. Giving us a movement busted catcher to try and hit. They've given us a good catch to try and hit as well, so let's try and hit that one. So it's like that, huh? Sure. Oh, you're gonna stay with us? You're gonna deny us the SVP as well? Not cool. That's kind of a summary of how things have gone so far. Okay, I see how it is. We're just gonna like pretend like the game's not taunting us now. There we go. Second half is back on. That totally evened out our KOs. Boy, it's gonna be tough though. We do get a chance to hit him though. Well, I mean, I say that unless we get another crazy result. I suppose we could try and think back to what did we do wrong on the blitz? You know, trying to find ways that we can kind of say, well, if we had done this, that would have made a big difference. I think we kind of did the right thing. We got a not favorable roll on the push, which meant that getting through was harder, so we got kind of only the one guy through. And then it seemed like that was okay, because they didn't knock us over, but unfortunately... I mean, if the ball had landed on this side, it would have been party time, because we would have knocked over the person on this side, because they didn't have block, and we'd have like got us around on the ball. I think the blitz was kind of killed for us by the fact that we couldn't get us around on it. So we're gonna play this like we are in it, which we are. And let's just, you know, let's hope that things start going a little better, is all. It's certainly possible. There's been some good times in this, and I regret early on saying that things were, oh boy, he got an extra reroll as well. Aye, he does not need extra rerolls. Bad start. Bad follow-up. Bad follow-up again. This is why Amazons are so tricky. Stay. There we go. Alright, if we take one out here, we can feel pretty good about this. Well, we at least made a fall over, eh? Yeah, if they want to come through, they can come through. We're cool with that. They'll probably just surround our gutters, to be honest. But that's okay, because one of them has leap. Now, of course, I said that. It was leap that turned the first half into a disaster. So, I guess I shouldn't get too excited about it. I forgot that that was a... That was a big turning point. Was the... well, there was a couple. Yeah, there was a couple of turning points. Some initially in our favour and then back in their favour, and now we, you know, kind of have to hope that the KOs coming back is the start of it turning back in our favour. Because it certainly has given us like a full line, well, not a full line, but like a solid line to put up front to prevent them just instantly swarming and overwhelming us. What's the plan here? I forgot about the possibility of playing Amazons, but I am glad I played Skaven in the end. I think despite the fact that we've had some ups and downs in the end, where it seemed like we were going to have a lot of ups initially, even so, they're a fun team to play. It's just this is the dark side of Skaven. The side where you don't have any players on the field a lot. And Amazons can have games like that, especially if you play against Dwarfs and Norse and stuff like that. But they, as a rule, especially early on, oh boy, you know, do a lot better. I mean, I think they, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they are the best starting team. So we have nobody free apart from this guy. I really needed this guy not to fall over. Hey, there we go. Stun don't matter. Oh boy, this throw is going to be exciting. Got a nice gap to pass it through there. That is better. We're going for it because we don't have a whole lot else to do. And the other thing is, Skaven throwers are amazing. Don't skull me. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I? There's not much we're going to achieve here. So let's save that reroll. I mean, we're just doing what we can. If he had been up, obviously, he'd be all the way down, potentially here. And we'd have not had to do that dodgy throw. But he did fall over. But you know, if he falls over last turn and doesn't fall over this turn, then we can feel happy about that. What's going to happen though is he's going to wrestle this guy down. And then he's going to do a 3 dice wrestle blitz on us. Which is probably going to knock the ball through. So this will be their second assist most likely. And then this wrestler will probably go towards the sideline. Depends how confident they feel. Yeah, they'll go towards the side. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so they'll come in this way and push us towards the sideline so that if it fails, they at least have us trapped. Reroll? Because they've got a free reroll. Okay. The game is still theoretically on. Now, if they come here, it sort of makes things awkward. Could dodge. Yeah, they could definitely make this tricky. If they want to really go for it. They might be happy for us to just score and give them time, or at least they might be happy for us to try and score. It looks like they're happy for us to try and score, and then they're gonna just come at us with their superior numbers. We did get another KO, so we could be low on the old numbers game. Okay, so they are going to block us off after all. So she'll probably come up here. She pretty much has to come up here. Going here would be no use because we just dive over her. A fall over here and KOing herself would be pretty handy, although it wouldn't really affect things going forwards. Don't really have a lot I can do here. Apart from get an amazing hit. Nope. So it's come down to this unfortunate situation. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I just go full switch here? I think I go full switch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Potentially 10, 11. Well, that makes things a little awkward, if we're being totally honest. Feeling like there might be a foul coming in here. Although if there is... they may just set up for a partial, like adjusting, like if things go well, foul. So they may come in, try and pick up the ball with her. Okay, I was expecting her to be the one that like GFI'd for foul. Maybe they're just going to foul and not bother picking up the ball. If it works, we're screwed. If it doesn't work, it's a good chance we can run in, because it'd be a 3+ leap, a 2+ pickup, and then running in. I still think this was probably the sensible option, especially, I mean, we didn't know those ones are going to roll. But I think, oh, of course, you're just going to free her up. And then she can come. What's she going to do? Is she going to go for the ball? Probably. They really need to have the ball in hand. Otherwise we're a threat, unless they foul us hard. Alright, come on, bad picking up. Another one would be amazing. Okay, that should be pretty much game. The numbers and the fact that we don't have the ball anymore, that should be pretty easy to secure now. Barring, you know, ridiculous stuff. That's definitely game. I mean, we're trying. Creds to the little guy for being so eager. You know what? Screw it. Let's reroll that. Oh well. I mean, it's still game, but you got to admit that was an unnecessarily impressive display by our gutter runner there. If only the other one was still in the field. So they've managed to injure 3 of our gutter runners, which is pretty impressive. Probably just wrestling foul here. If the rest of the game's anything to go by. They need to secure the ball first, so come in. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab the ball, jump on the gutter runner. Game's a game. So yeah, I'm gonna start summarizing already. Okay. I mean, it'll still be fine, whatever they do. Overall, I'm gonna say maybe we haven't quite had the rub what we could have done. I think we've played similarly okay, and I think yeah, I think it's just, you know, we've had a few minor unfortunate things happen. You know, the bounce of the ball here. I mean, I know this seems super fortunate, the fact that we got the ball loose, and it is in a sense, but it doesn't really affect the game in a weird way. Because they can just pick it up, grab it again, and jump on our... Like, they can effectively mitigate the danger here. So yeah, I think, you know, I think we maybe did alright. It's kind of hard to feel that way because obviously our team is pretty non-existent, and we're kind of basically just like playing out the last few turns with very little fanfare. Because like we literally had to roll a 12 there to knock that ball loose, and it still didn't matter. And it's the same this turn. Even if they don't foul here, we dive out, we do it again, we still need to roll another 12. And well, that's not true. The both down could work. We need to roll a 12 and the ball scatter somewhere and our storm vermin. Okay, I guess we're gonna try it. Or do we come up to here, blitz here on a 1 dice? Yeah, that's actually much more likely. Oh, you have guard. Ugh. Okay, that's painful. So that being the case, well, I guess it's nice to have him here anyway. I just wasted a 5, a 4, and a 5 there. Rats. Totally forgot about guard. Doesn't matter. We'll just go back to plan A, which is roll a 12. No. Actually, technically, don't need to do that. I keep forgetting that both downs will technically work. You know what? We've got to be in it to win it. So let's get these guys back up. Let's not give up on this game. We haven't used our Apo yet, so I don't know why rats are laying down trying not to get hurt. Let's give them blocks to make. Quad skulls can happen. They've only got 1 reroll left. A draw is not completely yet out of the question. Our Wrestle Gut Runner is technically up, which means there is a threat to the ball. Pocket is in scoring range. Just about. Not to mention Cotton. Yeah, I've not had a game recently where, like, because quite often as an Agility 3 team, you feel that Agility 3 where you have a sequence of turns where you just can't pick up the ball at all. But, like, our recent games that we've struggled with, like the Tomb Kings, these guys, I'm trying to remember what else we've played, the Orcs, Agility 3/Agility 2 has not been as much of an issue as we would really like. Okay, this could go wrong here. Oh, it's a catcher. It could still go wrong. It's a 3-up. No. Didn't go wrong. But you gotta believe me, 3-ups with rerolls can go wrong. Slightly risky there. Just in the sense that, you know, this is a thing. And there's always a potential to roll a 6 on 1 dice. Alright, what have they given us here? A 5+ into a 2 dice against. Or the much more likely... Hang on, we can do better than that, I think. That is actually better. Okay, we used our dodge, unfortunately. It doesn't matter, we're great. Oh, we don't have any more rerolls. They're waiting for us to reroll. We don't have any rerolls. Don't really want to get surfed. Alright, so now that the game is over, we do just leave rats lying down, probably. They're going to try and hit these. They're going to try and get some more SPP here. Yeah, I think ultimately, the early gutter runner takeouts were the big problem. Obviously, Golden went down quite late, but the other two went down pretty early in the first half. And at the time, it looked like we were going to go 1-up, but a bad leap, yeah, the bad leap killed us. I mean, it didn't kill it entirely, but that combined with the injuries and KOs have kind of killed off our chances. So we're just gonna have to look to next game. You know what the thing is? I don't think we've got any SPP out of this game. We got no injuries. Oh, our thrower did do a pass. So we got. I think we may literally just have 1 SPP. Apodemus has entirely failed to make good on his abilities. Sad to say. But you know, I mean, Amazons are kind of a... Oh boy, they're still going for it. I mean, it's a little risky, theoretically. We do still have this guy, and we are skaven. Theoretically, it bobbles out here. We take the chance, we come down, we pick it up. We lob it to this guy. This guy runs up here, probably out of range. But, you know. Come on, Apodemus. This is your chance to really show him what you got. Why not? Our thrower is frustrated with our blitzer. He's going to show him how to do it. Oh well. We didn't even get that right. So there will probably be some vengeance on Apodemus now. But it's okay, because we do somehow, strangely, have our Apo still, even after all these injuries. You could argue that if we had used it on one of them, we'd be in a better position, but I don't think we would, because we have kind of... it's not like we lost one key player. We lost a whole bunch of key players. The injuries have been kind to us. If you want to look on the bright side, we come into next game with a completely okay team. Hence the lack of use of Apo. That said, we've given them so much SPP. It's going to be 1 SPP to... Well, I guess we'll get 5 from... Are they going to go Phallus over here? I guess so. Yeah, they're giving us 1 SPP versus, or 6 SPP versus, I don't know, probably 20. They won't see this coming. Oh dear. That's silly. Yeah, sure, we'll follow. Oh, we got nothing still. Even the surf was ineffective. We've had some crazy dice in this game when it hasn't really mattered, if you think about it. That one blitz by the with the double pair was crazy. And that is what gutter runners can do, if you just believe in them. But all right, so Meadow got some SVP. That's fine. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a few line rats leveling up. Our gut runners all have block skills, so they're good to go. 3 armor breaks versus 14. You know what? I would actually call that as a bit of a problem as well. Obviously, we did a lot less blocks than them, but that's still 3 out of 29. I don't know if those 29s are actually 29 knockovers. I suppose you could technically work it out for what it's worth. But it's gonna be tricky. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky to work out. But anyway, yeah, that's not as many as we needed. I think it kind of caught up with us ultimately. That's not really who they'd want their thing to go to. So yeah, look, 6 versus only 17, but still that's pretty good. That felt like a sound thrashing, but honestly it wasn't. We were very close to going up 1-0, which probably would have made it maybe 1-1. We would have potentially even had a chance for 2-1 because they would have had to try and score. Yeah, it could have been 2-1 either way, depending on how things went in the second half. Obviously, things degraded when once we didn't score. All right, so I normally give throwers block so that they're useful outside of just throwing, and they're less likely to die. And then after block, we would probably give them, like, I don't know, accurate, or probably accurate, to be honest. So yeah, block first. I'm generally a fan of doing that on throwers. I know throwers are theoretically there for throwing, but you actually hand off with them a lot, especially on Skaven, who can run very fast. So you don't use it as much as you'd like. Our record doesn't look so good now, does it? Yeah. Ah well. We'll bring in another lineman, and we'll go at it again. Our team is still looking very, very fresh for 10 games. It's just the nature of our teams. They tend not to want to level up very fast. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry if I kind of was on a bit of a roller coaster with that one. We did try and stay positive as we could, as long as we could, but I definitely felt pretty early on, like, you know, once the leap failed, the writing was somewhat on the wall outside of, like, major shenanigans. And if you get the shenanigans, you're like, well, great, that's Skaven being Skaven, but it's not necessarily so much through skill, it's just through them defying the laws of the game. So it's still nice, but it definitely felt like it should be an Amazon victory once the leap failed. I think up to that point, it felt like it was an even game. After that, it felt like the injuries were piling up. Their injuries weren't piling up. They were playing, in credit to them, a solid positional game as well. So all those factors being the case, I felt like this is unlikely to be a win. Hold in that positivity just in case. You never know when things are going to go interesting, especially things when they run out of rerolls in the first half. But yeah, alrighty. We'll come back next time and hope not to play Amazons. It's not a terrible matchup if we, again, we didn't get first turn and they kind of got, despite our blitz, obviously our blitz actually gave them more blocks in the end. But despite that, them getting first turn, first half, I think probably helped overall because they were able to pilot those casualties. So we got to hope to roll more first time with the ball, because we generally seem to have done better with that, like attacking first, which is weird, but seems to be how it works. Alright, enough nattering. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.